I'm at the Cox Residence on Cecil Avenue in Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm looking at a Tempstar furnace 5000. This furnace is a 125 BTU. We've got all the measurements on it. It's got a air cleaner Space Guard 22,000 or 2200. I'm sorry. And so I'm going to start right here on your left hand sided return. It's just built right directly into the filter, no curvature at all. So that needs to be addressed. We would keep this filter because it's probably one of the best on the market, and all he has to do is change his media. So there's your gas line coming down, going into the side of the furnace. We're trying to decide what we need to do. Mr. Cox knows they need to replace the furnace because of the issue at hand. But I want you to kind of see this. Here's a base that actually is an overhang on the side of the furnace going this way. It's about 4 inches tall, about 21 inches long there. And then here's your coil. So from this corner to the coil, there's about 6.5 inches of offset, which largely could have caused this problem with his heat exchanger having the hot spots. There's no doubt in my mind that that's what happened. The flue is a single-walled flue, and we have an offset chimney. You cannot get a liner down this, so we would have to cap this off right here and run the PVC out to the left-hand side, out to the side of the house. There's an offset right here on the top of the ductwork where the coil is not built up in there either, and that is about a 2-inch gap right there. You can see it right there, how that looks. So again, there's another overhang. So restriction there, restriction here, and needs to be built back into the current ductwork. You have your curve up to the top of the supply. So that is the top of your ductwork right there. As best I can get it for you, I'll go around the back and show you. This tees off on the return right here. So we're looking at furnace replacement only, and coming in and putting the furnace in. I'm going to measure the opening to this door so you can see how much space you've got here. So let me do that. If you're coming in this doorway, and you're going to put this furnace in here, I have got right there about 29 inches exactly, so we can get a pretty good sized furnace in here. When you go to turn this from your water heater, you're going to have about 31 inches when you go to put that in there. And then when you get it flat, we are 14 inches away, or 12 inches away from this water heater. Okay, so if you look, there's your flex valve, gas line coming right across there up against the side of the water heater. So we're going to kind of come in at an angle, put it in there, slide it back in there. Got 12 inches from the furnace to the water heater. Then your 4-inch flue to 5-inch single wall right there. Let me go around back here and show you this also. Here's the top of the ductwork in the back. See how that coil's offset again. So really bad, and that needs to be corrected. Refrigerant line going right out that side of the wall. You can probably run your PVC out that side of the wall too, and that way shorter distance, better performance, and approximately about 10 foot of PVC period is all we would need then. So there's your drain line. We're going to need a condensate pump to go with this instead of it doing what it's doing now. So I'm going to take that off and put a condensate pump on it and run it over here to the washer drain with the tubing. Here's your electric panel, is right behind this. We've got one blank in there. Currently the AC's on a double pole. Let me see, we can look at it. Double pole 30, and you got a double pole or you've got a 20 on your furnace, 20 amp. So that's panel box is in good shape, and we're in good shape with everything else. Furnace replacement only, matching this coil, 3-ton. Thank you for watching this video.